This is a Headgum Podcast.
You're listening to the Morning After Podcast. How you doing over there, dude?
Dude, I'm cozy. Today I was feeling vulnerable. You know what I'm saying? So I just put on something fluffy that's going to really protect me while I'm out there talking to people. I put on shades too.
I'm sorry, I gotta feel this. Hold on.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, that's nice. That's nice.
Ooh, what that right there?
That's nice.
Yeah, that's sheep. That's that sheepskin. There goes. The sheep goes moo.
Sheep goes moo?
You ever remember those little see and says? You pull it. I was a kid and you pull it and it lands on an animal and then it makes the sound.
Yeah.
Like imagine like an absentee parent that just hands the kid that toy, but it's broken. Okay. And so forever that kid's going, and the rooster goes oink oink.
Yeah.
And when they get to school, they dumb as hell. Forever.
People are gonna say this is such a real life Winston moment for you growing up thinking that sheep went moo.
Well, what if you lived on one of those farms where there was a toxic like waste dump that had spilled over into the lands, and so you had like a cow. You had a cow with like a nodule on its vocal cord. So instead of going moo, he went meh, meh, because he had that smoker's voice.
Sounds like a Stephen King movie.
It could be.
No, I'm not saying it is. I'm saying it sounds like one.
That's what I'm saying. You know, Pet Cemetery. All these like pets. These pets that die from that toxic sludge, they come back, right? With a vengeance. Vocal cords fucked up, 5 legs. Dude, you know what I'm saying?
Do you remember the first time you watched Pet Cemetery?
Yeah.
That movie was so scary. What year did that come out? I think it was like 80 something.
89, maybe 90. Pet Cemetery was very scary. Pet Cemetery is the movie that made me afraid of cats. And when I say afraid of cats, it's not like I'm afraid of cats, but I don't respect them.
Did you see that movie, Cats, with James Corden?
That epic cinematic adventure. Taylor Swift was in that too?
I think she's chosen to erase that from her filmography.
Is that the worst thing she's ever done, is Cats? And here's the thing. I'm calling it bad, but I haven't seen it.
I fell asleep on a plane, I feel like, watching it. It just wasn't.
You tried to watch Cats on a plane?
Well, because, okay, and you guys sound off in the but when something gets put out there that it's so bad that you're like, wow, now I have to watch this just to see how bad it actually is.
Yeah, I felt that way about Madam Web. You told me everybody was like, oh, Madam Web is really, really bad. I'm not going to lie to you. I watched it and I was like, not that bad. It's not the worst we've ever seen. I was like, why is everybody shitting on it so hard? There are better Marvel films. For sure. Is it at the bottom of the Marvel list? It's like bottom 3. But Marvel, to me, is upper echelon.
Yeah, it's top tier.
So Madam Web might be at the bottom of the Marvel collection, like towards the bottom of the Marvel collection. Mm-hmm. But in the world of like action superhero-y films, it's, you know, it's middle of the pack to me. It ain't no Dark Knight.
Oh, jeez, no. I don't know if anyone's ever put Madam Web and Dark Knight in the same sentence.
I mean, I did.
Just now, yeah.
Listen, if y'all make Madam Web 2, you know, there's some changes that you would need to make, I think, for sure. But I think all the actors were fine.
There's one scene where Dakota Johnson is carrying a Pepsi can for like 5 scenes and she never opens it and she's like about to sip it. You got to rewatch it now like 18 times. Never sips it. Never opens her can.
So she never actually takes a sip of that sweet, sweet Pepsi. You think it was product placement?
Oh, 1,000%. But also she just runs over the villain with a car every single time, like 8 times.
That's true.
I'm like, how many times is this villain, who essentially is Spider-Man, gonna get hit by a fucking minivan?
But I thought it was interesting at the end she becomes Professor Xavier.
Well, I mean, when
she got up in a wheelchair like Stephen Hawking, I was like, all right.
Dude, when she got hit underwater with the firework and it just like hit.
When she pulled up like, zoom, 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 I was like, oh no. So Kyle,
do not ask me that.
What did you do last night?
You were so gracious enough to lend me 2 of your tickets to the Clippers.
That's right.
So I went to the Clippers game. I saw you there.
Yep.
I saw everyone's favorite Alicia Renee there. I was very surprised how many coaches and athletes Alicia is on a first name basis with.
Yeah, but she talk about she ain't got no dude option.
This is one of the, if Neil deGrasse Tyson ever comes on this episode, I need him to describe this theory of how Alicia has no guys in her life, but has so many guys in her life.
So many. And this is coming after the day after she was set up on a blind date with a great guy.
Oh, yes, guys. Alicia went on a blind date.
And we'll let her maybe at the live show talk about how her blind date went.
Which, December 17th.
That's right.
We are going live at the Dynasty Typewriter.
Right.
7:30 to 9 p.m. Mm-hmm. Tickets are available at the link below, as well as live stream tickets. That's right. The show's going to be streaming live. So you can tune in from Guadalajara, Mexico, if you wanted to. You
Love Guadalajara.
Tune in from Barbra Streisand's basement.
Oh, because you know she got some people locked up down there.
I think so. But yeah, the live show is going to be so fun. I think we may have some other special guests as well.
Jake Johnson, Damon Wayans Jr.
Are they confirmed?
I think so. Jake is down to do it. Damon's the tricky one. So I saw you at the game.
You did see me at the game.
And
said Josh, play the clip. You saw me and I.
That's right, and you waved.
I did the Forrest Gump, guys. I did the.
What's cool about that? So I have season tickets. I have two seats. They're in the second row.
Yes, they're very close.
Floor, and then there's the next row. Those are my seats, right? 2 seats. My buddy Nick, who sits next to me, has 2 seats. Mm-hmm. He gave me his tickets because he wasn't going to be able to make the game. So now I have 4 tickets. Right? I invite Alicia because it's a Houston Rockets thing, and she's from Houston. Mm-hmm. So then you bring a friend. Mm-hmm. And then while we're there, I get a text message from Richard White's, who's awesome. His seats are on the floor, sitting across, like right next to the visitor's bench. Mm-hmm. So he texts me and says, hey man, I got 2 seats. While I'm at the game already, hey, if I'm transferring you my seats if you want to go sit in my seats. And I'm like, hell yeah.
Yeah.
So I go sit in his seat. And at one point, like it's cool, like talking to players. I know some of them. It's like I like sitting on the floor because I like harassing people during the game, right? And I have my phone in my hand just like this.
That could be clipped so many ways. Yeah, I love harassing people.
I do. But I'm sitting there, and this lady who's working security there or something
saw this,
comes over to me and kneels in front of everybody and just starts berating me about how time and time again I've been a problem and how she's been telling me to put my phone away, and she has to tell me over and over and over again. And I was like, there's so much going on when she just came down and I was like, wait, a couple things. I was like, I can't have my phone in my hand. And she's like, no, matter of fact, I don't want to see it. She's like, I don't want to see your phone. Yeah. And I was like, who are you talking to? I was like, why are you, what? I was so confused. I'm looking around at anybody, like anybody understanding what she's talking about? And she goes, no, we've had this conversation with you before. We always have to have this conversation with you multiple times. And I go, ma'am, this is my first time sitting in these seats. Mm-hmm. I was like, legit, these are not my seats. And she was like, no, I've seen you before. In my mind, I'm like, I don't want to be that guy, but I'm like, yeah, probably I've been
on the Jumbotron every game.
On the Jumbotron every game. I've been on television for over 20 years at this point. Maybe it's that. I don't know where you think you know me from, but I've never sat in these seats. And she's like, the amount of times we've had to tell you, you know the rules. And I was like, wait, so there's a rule that I can't have my phone in my hand?
Sometimes it'd be your own people, guys.
That wasn't making any sense. So Clippers, y'all got to do better, man. That pissed me off. I'm still right now still going, wait, what? I can't have my phone in my hand at a Clippers game?
I'm trying to figure out who she thought you were.
She clearly thought I was Jay Farrow or somebody.
I think the top 3 are Jay Farrow, Ja Rule, or Jai Courtney White.
Who's Jai Courtney White?
What's the basketball player's name?
The basketball player?
Yeah, what's his name?
Maybe it's Jai Courtney White, but I don't know.
Isn't that? Oh, maybe I'm blank. Maybe I just made that name up.
Jai Courtney White?
I was trying to think of another.
You thinking of Michael Jai White?
No. I know Michael Jai White. I was trying to think of another J name.
Or Riddick Bowe. What? Some old boxer?
I don't know who she thought you were. That was crazy.
She thought I was somebody, and it wasn't me. But she made sure everybody. She made sure everybody heard her.
Yeah.
Go off on me, and I was like, I'm sitting right in front, like, what the fuck is she talking about? Like, I had no idea. Anyway, but still had a great time. Clippers lost, but it is what it is.
Fantastic time. Great time.
But that was a good time. It
was. We had a great time.
Yeah.
Those games are always so fun.
And then I went to see Gladiator 2.
Okay, yeah, let's talk. You saw Gladiator 2. What'd you think?
I thought it was a good movie.
Because I told you I
thought it was a good movie.
review.
I think because of the shock value of us seeing something that dope when it first came out with Russell Crowe, that movie was better.
Yeah, I think probably 99.9% of people would agree with you. But not that Gladiator 2 is a bad movie at all.
Yeah, it's not
so
bad at
fun,
all. And I love all the performances.
Super entertaining.
Yeah.
It's just different.
Yeah.
It's just different.
Very much so. And loved the performances. I loved I loved a lot of things about the movie. I just was like, oh, I think the first one was better.
I agree with you.
But I mean, I love Denzel. So, he was extra Denzel in this one.
Oh my.
It was the funny thing about this one though.
Straight out of like Brooklyn.
That was the funny thing though about this movie was everybody is like speaking in this way and talking like this, and he's like, my nigga, Rome, huh? Do you like Rome? I can build Rome. Yeah, I'll be right back. He was just like Brooklyn.
Yeah,
right.
Literally, he was talking to the emperors, and they're just like, "Well, what are we supposed to do?"
Yeah,
and then he's
like, sometimes you got to kill somebody, huh? Sometimes you got to peel a motherfucker's cap back, Roman style, because I'm from Rome.
Yeah. Are you sure about that?
Are you sure? Yeah. These are ancient times. Huh?
He's from the south side of Rome.
Yeah. But even with that, I was still like, yeah, that's Denzel.
Yeah, he still did his thing.
I
love him.
And Paul Mescal, I think this might be my first time seeing Paul Mescal act.
Me too. I haven't seen any of his other movies.
Work. He's great, man.
Yeah, he was good.
He's great. And the Emperor's great. I think in this film, everybody did a great job.
Pedro Pascal.
Oh, he's
yeah.
fucking Pedro Pascal. I mean, he's always.
And what was her name? Connie Britton.
That's not Connie Britton.
What's who's the lady that was in the first one? Who's now in the second one?
He plays his mom.
Yeah,
Connie Nielsen.
Connie Nielsen. Damn, I was close, dude. Come on, give me the Connie.
Said Connie Britton.
Who's Connie Britton? That's an actress, right?
Yeah, Friday Night Lights.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Okay. Close.
Yeah.
Also, Jai Courtney is a white Australian guy who was in the Divergent series.
Oh, that's who I was thinking of. Jai Courtney. Yeah.
Jai Courtney White.
See, well, I was saying his name and his race, just so you knew exactly what I was
Courtney
talking
White,
about.
Bro. Who's Jai Courtney? Jai Courtney White.
Yo, roll it back. You got roll the clip back, Josh. You'll see. I was just trying to give a very solid description of who I was talking about.
Jai Courtney White.
That's who I think she thought you were.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So my review, I give that.
Yeah.
And then Denzel just got nominated for. I mean, I
congratulations,
think we all
Denzel.
knew that. But shout out to Gabe LaBelle.
Yes.
For playing Lorne Michaels in the Saturday Night movie, nominated for a Golden Globe. That's exciting. And my boy Glenn Powell for his fantastic job in Hitman.
Friend of the podcast.
His 5-minute episode is up somewhere.
His 5-minute episode honestly lives in infamy. It's like famous now at this point.
We got to have him. But he might be too big to come back to our podcast now.
So wait, we got to tell these people how we ran into Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
Yes. And he said that he would do the podcast.
He confirmed. He said, I'm in. Yo, let's do the podcast. Yeah.
Yep. We talked about cinematic adventures, potentially working together again in a kind of way. I mean, I was in Jumanji, but never worked with the guy.
Number 3.
Yeah, you never know. They might be making another one. I hope so. I hope they're making another one. I don't know.
This is just my interpretation of it. When I told him, like, hey, dude, because I'm a big wrestling fan, obviously. Robbie, Joey, big wrestling fans. When I told him, like, dude, when I tell our buddies Robbie and Joey who produced the podcast that I met the final boss, like, I could see he got excited to talk about wrestling, like genuinely excited. He was like, yeah, man, when they pitched me the idea of turning heel and all this stuff, like, I just said, let's make sure it's a good storyline and I'm in. But yeah, I think we did. I was like, no, you crushed it, dude. Like, you have been so awesome. And he's like, 5-minute podcast? Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, because we told him Glenn. I said you can do whatever you want on the show.
Yeah,
come for 5 minutes. It's like Glenn Powell's episode is like 5 minutes.
Like, that's my kind of podcast.
That's my kind of podcast. Yeah. Like, hey, bro, we come to your house. Hey.
So, Dwayne, DJ, Rock. I don't know. Final boss. open seat here,
wherever you want,
anytime,
man.
anywhere, you can take my seat. Honestly, you can do the show with Larry for all I care.
Yeah, beat it, Kyle.
I gotta go.
If it's The Rock, you just pop up from behind.
I'll do that in a
on
heartbeat.
Triple H.
I'll do that in a heartbeat.
Is that Triple H? No, that's
Where?
That's
Connor.
That was Triple H.
I added some new additions to the shelf too. An original 1996 Star Wars VHS trilogy box.
Oh.
So when we do our live stream of you watching Star Wars.
Oh, shit. I forgot about that.
And I have the original 2001 Fast and Furious VHS.
Oh, wow. You got to get Vinny to sign that.
If Vin signs that, I would literally put it in glass case and hang it in the Louvre.
Oh, it should be in there.
I think so.
Today's episode is brought to you by Alma.
Therapy is more impactful when you feel heard and understood, which is why Alma will help find you a therapist that gets you.
I used to see a therapist quite often. Mental health is one of those things that you a lot of people don't actually know they need it, but you find yourself going through these highs and these lows, and the idea of finding a therapist is always a daunting task. You got to get referrals from a friend. Who do you like? Who do you not like? And I think the cool thing about Alma is that they set you up with these 15-minute consultations so you can find the exact therapist that might be right for you.
Well, and I think the cool thing about Alma is that they will help you pair a therapist with your healthcare provider.
100%.
So that takes away any of the scariness of, am I covered? Am I insured or whatnot? Alma takes care of everything, guys.
Alma can help you find the right therapist for you, not just anyone.
Visit helloalma.com/lamorning to get started and schedule a free consultation today.
That's helloalma.com/LAMORNING. Welcome back to another episode of The Morning After. I'm Lamorne, and as always, to my right, Kyle.
Hello there.
Sipping on energy drinks.
I need it, dude.
I love how part of your stand-up is you talk about your name being Kyle and how Kyles get a bad rep in the wild. You're not just some Monster energy drinking individual. But every episode, you're over here drinking energy drinks.
Dude, I'm running on low. I need it.
Your tea is low?
Everything's low, dude.
Wait, Kyle, is your tea are your tea levels low?
No, I'm recharging right now as we speak.
Oh, dangerously low.
I am getting to dangerously low levels of paleness. I need to get to Miami.
Yeah.
I need it to be New Year's. It's the whitest I've ever been. Shall we poll?
Let's poll. Let's go ahead and poll the fans like we always do. As you folks know, obviously, out there, that we poll the fans. Sometimes we poll them individually. Sometimes we poll them at the same time. But this time, when we were polling, Kyle.
I think today was a music-based theme for today.
Oh, very, very nice.
So we got some music questions.
I have, first question, I think we both are going to have the exact same answer.
Really? Ja Rule.
I mean, quite possible. No, I don't think it's going to be Ja Rule.
Jessica Simpson.
Yeah, she was the Sydney Sweeney before Sydney Sweeney.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that the question? Who was your first crush in?
No, I was Topanga.
Oh.
No, I'm probably Megan Good. I've been Megan Good.
Megan Good? Aren't you guys like the same age?
Yeah, Eve's Bayou, bro.
But you never had a crush on like someone older than you when you were younger?
Yeah, Tyra Banks.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. There you go.
Yeah. That crush is still there, by the way. So Tyra, if you're feeling feisty.
Do they still do America's Next Top Model?
No.
Oh.
Probably in like Brazil or something. They're probably doing it.
You could be a guest judge on that one.
Oh, I'd love to. But you can't. I'd be like, all of them. All of them. I'd be a worse guest. Worse just yeah, all of them. I like them. All of them. Yes. like this is the worst judge.
You sound so creepy when you do that.
That's what it is.
Your face
you got a bunch of people
so creepy.
Judging women on like their bodies when they walk past. That's a creepy job. It's like
that was the creepiest face I've ever seen you make.
It's creepy.
Yeah.
I like I take the beautiful woman.
And when I just want to ring them by the neck. Sorry. Okay, what is your question?
The question is, what's the best music video of all time? On the count of three.
Oh my God.
On the count of three.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Thriller. Yeah, come on now.
I think, wait. And we didn't even look. That just happened.
I think that's like universal.
Yeah, Thriller has got to be the best music video of all time.
Because that's not even a music video. To me, that's
a
like
movie.
a movie.
Did Scorsese
John
direct that?
Landis did Thriller. Scorsese did
Bad. I'm bad.
Yeah,
Okay.
but John Landis did Thriller.
Yeah, epic music video of all time. It's a horror film as well.
Literally,
it's a horror film. Which have we seen anyone try to come close to that? I mean, the next video probably would be another Michael Jackson video. Smooth Criminal, I think, is up
that
there.
one was so good, dude. That might honestly be after Thriller. I think that's really my favorite. Although Scream that he did with Janet, that was a great one, and at the time, I think was the most expensive music video ever.
Black
that
or white?
One was sick.
Black or white?
Black and white.
That's the one. Magic Johnson, Eddie Murphy.
No, that one's
Remember the Time. That's Remember the Time.
Remember the time.
That one right there. Yeah, Black and White was weird.
Yeah, Black and White was
Black and White was like the color of me.
Yeah,
it's like these people kept morphing into different.
And they kept like.
I was like, damn, Terrell.
Yeah. The Scream music video budget was $7 million.
That's crazy.
In 95.
Which is like $15 million.
Yeah. Make me want to scream.
When him and Janet both break into the same dance number and they're doing it together and she's matching him like step for step.
Oh, yeah.
That was fun. I still love the King of Pop.
With me.
Remember when he held Blanket over the railing and almost dropped him?
Yeah,
that was crazy though. I'm like, I love you, Mike. I'm one of your biggest fans. That was crazy. You were wilding out for that one.
Yeah, that's nuts. I don't even let Lily get near a banister. I intentionally did not get a house in a hill somewhere because of banisters.
Yeah.
I was like, this motherfucker's like, hey.
No, yes. Like
he's like, ooh, hot potato.
Oh, give me a hot Belgium. Look at my blanket. And he held him over and it was like, oh,
don't be a silly goose.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
I
love people of Belgium. We love the Belgians. Okay. What's the first
the Belgiumese
album?
people.
I love you, Belgium. And then as soon as he gets into his hotel, he's like, where the hell is my damn nanny trying to protect this kid blanket?
Goddamn kid over my fucking
so
balcony
deep.
and shit. Goddamn. See that girl outside my window with them titties?
And then room service comes in. He's like, oh, thank you.
Thank you. Belgian waffle.
I love Belgium.
Like
I love the Belgian
waffle.
people.
Belgianese. I like a Belgianese.
You're beautiful.
Oh.
What was the first album you heard that you considered a masterpiece? Wow, that's a really tough question. Actually.
Dream scenario. Maybe Hammer Time.
The whole album?
Yeah.
Wow.
I could be wrong, but
I didn't even know he had more songs.
What? Hammer has some hits. Hammer don't hurt him. You know, I'd probably say I'm gonna go 400 Degrees Juvenile.
Wow. What year was it? Do we have a year on that one?
That might be 99.
Wow. How old were you in 99? You're
16, something like that.
Oh, so you were getting hyped up listening to that thing.
Yeah, I might have been like 16.
It's 1998.
1998. Yeah.
Ooh. Damn, so you were getting hyped up, going out, and then coming home and making sweet love to yourself.
Yeah, because I wasn't making love to nobody.
That's fine, dude. Hey.
But I was like, Juvenile's music didn't, like 400 Degrees didn't make me want to fuck.
No, I'm saying like it got you hyped up to go out, then you go out.
How you could go out as a 15-year-old?
I mean, did you not have friends? You didn't do shit at 15?
When you say go out, you make it seem like you out on the town.
No, not like hitting the streets, but maybe hitting like a party or high school party or something.
I wasn't going to high school parties. Damn. I had my mind focused on the task, which was to get laid.
Which also didn't happen. So you failed.
I failed.
This is the crazy part. My high school was like semi-clicky, not super clicky, but I was very nerdy. So like me and my friends and I were very nerdy.
No.
Yeah. Like my friend broke his orbital bone playing hide and go seek. Like that's how nerdy we were. That's how nerdy we were. Okay. Shout out to my buddy Christian. But then since I played sports, like the cool kids in high school liked me.
Mm-hmm.
I think you've heard this, but like, so they would always be like, hey, Kyle, like this weekend, we're having a party. And I'd be like, oh shit, dope. Like, can I bring my friends? And they're like, yeah, it's fine. You could bring them.
Yeah.
And then like those friends ended up becoming friends with the cool kids. So in a way, I was the Martin Luther King of my high school. I just brought everyone together.
Damn, you were MLK.
Yeah.
Which reminds me, are you gonna be honored and remembered on MLK Day?
Like, are they gonna name a street after me?
Well, I mean, are people gonna like come bring you gifts and like pay tithes to you?
That's a great question.
Maybe they should.
That's a great question.
We've always said that about Kyle. He's the great unifier.
By unify.
That's right. I'm going Juvenile, 400 Degrees. That's
Okay.
because it was like a cool time in my life, and it was Juvenile was like Cash Money Records, like breakthrough artists, and now we know we got you got Birdman and you got Lil Wayne. Obviously,
Yeah.
Lil Wayne's my favorite rapper of all time.
Trying to think, because I wasn't really like buying whole ass albums. I was kind of more like once LimeWire and all that stuff came in, I was just stealing songs.
Yeah.
I mean, borrowing songs.
What if you get hit with like a $200,000 bill?
No. I was borrowing them off LimeWire. I'm trying to think. Get Rich or Die Trying was definitely like one of the first albums I remember being like, this whole album slaps. And then that first O-Town album, that one went kind of hard. You don't remember O-Town?
I know exactly what O-Town is.
That first album kind of went hard.
I remember light-skinned black dude from O-Town
Yeah.
ended up at my house. I was having a late-night pool party, and then he ended up coming by.
Like pool, or billiards party.
Pool. Like it was like
Swimming.
Okay. It was
okay.
it was like 5 or 6 people. We were having drinks and we were playing in the pool. And I think it might have been Tarzana. Might have been the Tarzana house.
I don't remember.
Or maybe I think it was Sherman Oaks house, my first house. And the next thing I know, like one of the girls there was like, "Oh, I'm inviting my buddy to come by." I was like, "Oh, cool." And I remember him walking through my backyard. And I was like,
Yeah.
"That's the nigga from O-Town." I just didn't want to say that. I didn't want to be like,
I definitely wasn't there because I don't ever remember being at a party where an original founding member of O-Town ever was there.
Cool ass dude.
That's awesome.
Yeah, cool ass dude, man.
I liked O-Town.
What was his name? Can we look it up?
Trevor.
Trevor? Was it Trevor? Let me see a picture. Yeah, it was Trevor.
Shout out Trevor, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out
Oh,
O-Town.
yeah. Cool as hell, man. It
Loved
was cool
him.
as hell. I wanted to ask for vocal lessons while I was back there, but I was trying to play it cool. I had girls there. I was like, yeah, I'm trying to be smooth. In the meantime, I'm like,
Still had your mind on the agenda, the high school agenda.
yeah, trying to get laid. I can't. One day it's gonna happen.
You have a daughter. It happened.
But I might change my answer now that I think
what?
about it. To the Graduation album by Kanye.
Oh, that was a fire album.
So that's gonna be a hard one for me. It's between.
But that was a little later though, right?
That was a little later, but a lot of albums. Sometimes you could pick like a couple songs in there, which you're like,
Not masterpiece.
Graduation, every single song.
Yeah.
And it came at a cool time in my life as well. But I was dating this girl, and that was like our thing. We would listen to that one or the 50 Cent. What was the name of that album?
Oh,
Was that The Massacre?
Was that The Massacre?
Oh, The Massacre was
it might
so
have been The
good.
Massacre. Yeah, it might have been The Massacre.
Dude, I remember my dad dropping me off. We were in the Ford 98 Windstar, and he was dropping me off at school in the mornings.
Mhm.
This is like 7:30. The automatic door would slide open. I was blasting Get Rich or Die Trying
Oh yeah.
in my middle school, but
Many men,
so good.
many men. Dun, dun, dun. So that's yours.
Yeah.
O-Town. Okay. What's your go-to karaoke jam?
Oh, jeez. I like to do Teenage Dirtbag.
How does that one
It's
go
a
again?
fun, like, I'm just a teenage dirtbag, baby. You don't know that one?
Who sings that one?
Jason Biggs was in the music video. Wheatus?
Wheatus.
Yeah. It's a good one. It gets people going. It gets people excited.
If I heard it, maybe I would.
Because I don't like when people do karaoke and they do, well, one, if you're actually good at singing, that's kind of boring. Like,
Yeah.
it's more fun when people are trash at singing.
Sometimes, but there's sometimes, it depends on the song. Because when we were doing the Saturday Night movie,
Yeah, everyone's like a musical theater Broadway actor, and they all go up there and they're doing Prince and they're doing Celine Dion. I'm like, I'm
what
doing
the
Wheatus, bro.
fuck? These people blew my mind.
Yeah.
Dylan O'Brien was dog shit.
Yeah, he was.
He was dog shit. But like, I want to say I was dog shit. Dylan was dog
No,
shit.
you were actually good. You did
I do my go-to
Oh,
karaoke. My go-to karaoke song is the same. It's Unchained Melody.
Unchained Melody. I knew that. But what
Yeah.
version do you care?
It's Righteous Brothers. I
Yeah.
want to say, but it's a variation of it. It's a variation between Righteous Brothers and in season 1 of American Idol's Justin Guarini.
Wow, he did that?
Yeah.
Wow.
Whoa.
I remember
Yeah,
him being
yeah.
so good.
Justin Guarini. Shout out to
Oh.
the sweet one. It's the sweet one. I love those commercials.
Oh man, he killed it on season 1 of I think I voted for him. My parents voted
Yeah.
for him
Yeah, I voted
season 1. Although I love Kelly Clarkson.
Kelly Clarkson's been great to me.
And she probably should have won.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. But
she should have won.
But Justin Guarini, you were so fun, dude. You killed that season 1, man.
It's a lot of the second place people on those shows.
Yeah.
I liked a lot. Like Justin Guarini was my favorite, but I think Kelly Clarkson should have won.
Yeah.
Season 2, Clay Aiken was my favorite, but
Ruben Studdard. Oh, I voted for Ruben Studdard.
Yeah, Ruben Studdard was great.
But we were like big Justin Guarini fans.
Yeah, because he was cool. He was representing for the dudes.
Yeah. And Ruben Studdard was the man.
Oh, yeah. Long ago.
When he sang Luther, Dance With My Father again. Can you give us a preview of Unchained Melody?
Oh, my love, my darling, I hunger for your touch. A long, lonely time.
Oh, yeah, keep going, dude. You're in it. You're so in it right now.
And time goes by so slowly, and time can do so much.
So good.
Yeah.
Come on, hit it. Bring it home.
Still more. I need your love. I need your love. God speed
your love
to me.
Wow.
Had to do it. And honestly, that wasn't for me. That was for Zoe Kravitz.
Hey, clip it, baby.
Yeah, that's my go-to karaoke right there.
Wow. I mean, you just did it for us. That was amazing.
I'm not gonna lie to you. You know what I've heard about it? I've heard the comments.
Yeah.
Gets the
better.
Gets the panties dry.
Let me check. Hold on. Let me check. Yeah, they're dry.
It crusts them right on up. Ladies, if you ain't got time to put your shit in the dryer, go ahead. Come to karaoke night with Lamorne. Oh, yeah. Linda Ronstadt and Aaron Neville.
What song do they do?
I don't know much.
I don't know if I know that one.
I don't know much, but I know I love you.
I don't know if I've ever heard this song.
And that may be all I need to know.
What? Do you know this song? What the fuck? I feel dumb.
Look at these eyes. They never seem to matter. Look at this tree. So bitter and so bad. I can't get that.
I still don't know this song. Wait, keep singing. I might get it by the end.
But I know I love you. And that may be all I need to know.
Wait, it's coming to me. Was it in Happy Gilmore?
Was it?
Okay, I tried. Have you ever made a playlist or a mixtape and given it to a girl?
Yes, I have. Back in the day, I remember doing that. I can't quite recall what music phase I was in when I did it, but I know I'd done it. And it still happens to me. There are women who send me playlists. Actually, I take that back. There's one woman who sends me.
There's a woman.
There's a woman. You know who you are. She loves sending me playlists, which I like because we have very similar taste in music.
Why do I feel like you probably made someone a mixtape, but it was a cover album of you just doing covers and send that to someone?
My mixtape was just Drake's mixtape. Yeah. Here you go. Here's Drake's mixtape.
Oh my goodness. You know what I do remember making though? What? So again, this is going back to my LimeWire days. Am I being incriminating myself? I don't know. Mm-hmm. I don't know if the DOJ is still coming after people for LimeWire. But like Limp Bizkit had just put out one of their new albums. I can't remember what year this was, but I was young. And my parents were very adamant. I could not listen to it because a lot of cursing, yada, yada, yada.
Yeah.
But when I figured out, on LimeWire, you could just download this shit. So I downloaded it. And when I went to school the next day, obviously I thought it was like the shit. And I was telling people like, yeah, I got the new album. Because it was parental, whatever. You couldn't buy it yourself.
Yeah.
So
in your neighborhood, especially.
So much crime.
Readily available for us.
Oh, so much crime.
Yeah, we couldn't find a clean version to save our lives. There was no Kids Bop NWA when I was
Oh my God, that'd be amazing.
Straight out of Compton, crazy ass kids.
Crazy little busters named Ice Cube. So I went to school and I told people I had the album and they were like, what? How'd you get your hands on that? And I go, I burnt it. They're like, you burned it? What do you mean? I'm like, I downloaded it. And then one girl, I remember she came up to me and she was like, do you think you can make me a copy of the album? And I was like, done deal. So as soon as I get home from school, I go up to my room. I start burning it. Remember how like the burning wheel was burning? My thing just finished burning. And I don't know why. My mom comes into my room. She's like, what are you doing? I was like, oh, I was just burning a CD for a friend. And she was like, oh, what CD? I don't know why. First thing that came to my mind, Ashley Simpson. And I wrote Ashley Simpson on the CD. Yeah. And I brought it to school the next day and I gave it to the girl. And she looks at it. She's like, why'd you give me an Ashley Simpson CD? And I was like, no, it's a Limp Bizkit CD. But I wrote Ashley Simpson on it. So, man, that girl gave me the meanest handshake after.
Damn, yeah, there was no respect back then for the efforts that we used to put in as young boys.
No, dude, I almost got grounded for if I got caught burning Limp Bizkit, that would have been a month grounding.
Yeah, then you for sure wasn't gonna get it. Did you ever go on a date with this girl?
No, never.
Oh man,
out of my league.
Oh really?
Yeah, she's out of my league.
Can't be out of your league when she can't even burn her own CDs.
She's out of my league. Shout out Jay Baruchel.
Oh damn! Shout out to Jay Baruchel. Can we guess each other's current favorite song?
Oh my God, do you even know what your favorite song? I don't even know if I know.
I do.
Oh, I could tell you one of my favorite bands right now, newer band that I just started.
I have to guess yours. You have to guess mine.
Okay, who do I think you're not going to know this band that I'm listening to. They're kind of newer.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about Red Clay Strays. Have you guys heard them?
I think you told me about them.
Yeah, they're really good. They're dope. Shout out Red Clay Strays. But I feel like I could guess. Do you know what the answer is right now for you?
I know my favorite current artist that I'm listening to right now, and then favorite song.
Young the Giant.
That's my favorite band.
No, one you're listening to right now.
The one I listen to right now?
Yeah.
Yes.
No, actually?
Yes.
Yes! Let's go!
But that's not the name of the song.
No. That's the I'm not going to know the name. But that was kind of crazy, no? That I just guessed that?
No. Rainbow.
I didn't even know. I don't know their songs like that, but I've listened to them. Is that crazy that is no one amazed? I don't even get...
Because I play it all the time.
See what I do for you guys, man? I'm like dropping gems here. No acknowledgement. That's crazy.
But that's it. That song go hard, bro. But then my favorite band at the moment.
The ones who are on Kimmel.
Bridget Calls Me Baby. Bridget Calls Me Baby.
Do I know this guy? Do I know this guy?
Chicago band. But also, the reason why I like that Cage the Elephant, or actually, I take that back. Yeah. You said Young the Giant.
I said Cage the Elephant.
No, you said Young the Giant.
I said Cage the Elephant.
Incorrect.
Cage the Elephant.
Incorrect. That's right.
Young the Giant.
You said Young the Giant. It's not correct. That's right.
You're supposed to be on my team.
Aha. Because you were singing, my body tells me.
Oh my God.
No. It's actually, it used to, I mean, I love Young the Giant. It's one of my favorite bands. But I'm saying, currently, right now, the song that I listen to, the first thing I do when I put on my car is Cage the Elephant.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Rainbow.
I am still
shocked
from
the Neon Pill album.
By this portrayal by Josh. Sometimes, like I said, it be your own damn people. Just like the security guard at the Clippers game. Josh, unbelievable. And right before Hanukkah, you do this to me? You motherfucker. Yeah. Okay, so I was right. Cage the Elephant.
You were wrong, but it's Cage the Elephant.
Yeah, Cage the Elephant.
You're wrong.
Yeah, Cage the Elephant.
And you red stripe Jamaicans, what is that called?
Red stripe Jamaican. The best is that they're so far from that because they're like a little bit of country rock.
Oh,
like Southern band.
Oh, yeah.
But I guess it could have some Jamaican
It
roots.
could.
You never know.
Like that dude from Third Eye Blind with
Yeah.
who had the dreads for no reason.
Didn't he date Jennifer Aniston
Hell
for a
yeah, he
minute?
dated everybody. Courtney Cox, he dated. Who else did he date?
What is that guy's name?
You mean Stephen Jenkins?
The lead singer from Third
Is
Eye
it?
Blind?
I thought it was something else.
It's Third Eye Blind, right?
No, I think it's a different. Counting Crows.
Counting Crows. There we go.
Yeah. What's that guy's name? That dude, why did he have dreads?
He dated Jennifer Aniston.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That boy out there.
Whoa, this is a crazy one right here. Larry, if you could go back in time to see any band or artist perform live, who would you choose? MJ again?
Yeah.
Me too. I never got to see him. This is on my parents. If my parents are listening, you guys fucked up.
Yeah.
Y'all should have brought me to Neverland Ranch. You should have brought me to MSG when he performed. You didn't do any of that.
Yeah, bad
And
parents.
then he dies, and I never got to see him.
Yeah, it'd be easily for me because I've seen some pretty cool people in concert before.
Yeah.
But if you were to go back in time, it's either going to be I'm either going MJ or I'm going even further beyond that. I'm going
Like BC?
Beatles,
Oh, okay.
or I'm going Chevalier. You know what I'm saying, with the cornrows.
I kind of low key would want to see the Woodstock Jimi Hendrix. Jimi Hendrix, didn't he do this Star Spangled Banner or something, national anthem at
I
Woodstock?
think so.
I want to see that performance. That was a great.
Yeah.
I mean, I can watch it on tape, but it's not the
Or I
same.
want to see Marvin Gaye. I want to see. I
Oh,
want to see
shout out
Marvin Gaye.
Gaye, dude.
Because Marvin Gaye was instant. It was instant. Fuck.
I mean, yes, sexual
Straight up
healing.
orgy music. If you start back in the day, if Marvin Gaye started singing, everybody was just like, "What happened to my clothes?" Everybody was just like, "Oh, like Marvin did that.
No, I know.
Marvin did that." If you could only listen to one band or artist for the rest of your life, who would it be?
Oh my, Knights of Columbus.
Sounds like a chapter of the Ku Klux Klan.
No,
Knights of Columbus.
that could be has there never been a band name named Knights of
I
Columbus?
hope not. It's a Southern band.
No, Knights of Columbus. I feel like I may have to go.
MJ again?
Yeah, but I mean, I may have to just go. Shit, maybe MJ or Beatles. Honestly,
Beatles were a softer, smoother, easier listen.
but because you need like if you're going to listen to one band for the rest of your life, you want to have a band that covers, has like a bunch of different genres within their band. So if you're feeling sad or if you're feeling happy.
I'm feeling happy. I'm feeling sad.
I'm the Beatles from Liverpool.
In a bag. I would say it's either Lil Wayne.
Wow.
He got a hell of a discography.
So like if you're depressed, you're gonna put on Lil Wayne?
Yeah.
Because that's the only music you have?
If I'm depressed, I'm not gonna put on depressed music. I'm trying not to be depressed.
No, but I'm saying
Numbskull.
I'm saying you're not feeling well and you want to listen to some music to cheer you up, and you're just gonna hear
Go.
6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot.
Hell yeah! Shout out to Lil Wayne. I would it's a toss up because hip hop is my favorite genre of music. So I can't live a life only listening to
No,
non hip hop.
you left that life behind.
That life is in the past. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm on an island or some shit
Yeah.
and it's just the one CD that you could burn, you got
Ooh, that Ashley Simpson,
that.
baby.
Ashley Simpson. I'm doing Lil Wayne or maybe Wu-Tang Clan.
Oh,
Greatest hip hop song of all time, Triumph, in my opinion.
Joey has something to say about this.
and nobody loves Wu-Tang more than me. The
Yeah.
problem with Wu-Tang is there's a hard fall off after Forever. 36 Chambers, classic. Forever, double disc, a lot of songs, great. And then we get into some tough times after that. But now if we're talking about members of Wu-Tang and their individual albums, then that's the obvious choice. You get Cuban Links, Iron Man, Bobby Digital.
So it's the same with the Beatles then. If I'm listening to some John Lennon, that counts as the Beatles. If I'm listening to some Paul McCartney, counts as the Beatles.
That's a great
Bobby. I would listen to Bobby Digital all day.
Wait, which one was
Method
21
Man?
Questions on? Was that Get Rich or Die Trying or Massacre?
That was Get Rich or Die Trying.
Damn, that music video, Megan Good.
Yeah. Oh man.
I listen to 21 Questions.
I ain't got no
like
comments
once a
about
week.
Making Good. Jonathan Majors looks swole. I saw that picture of them hiking and I was
He's
like,
on
video said,
steroids.
I said, bro, how you off season. It's off season for him. Let's just face it. But he's still like that. That's dedication, though. Steroids or not, you still got to work out.
No, you still got to work out, but like, he's flipping taxis over in New York City, like with his bare hands.
Probably good.
That's what I'm saying. He's literally Bruce Banner.
Are we bringing Jonathan Majors back? What do you think? You think he's gonna make it back?
I mean, I think eventually at some point he'll get in movies again, kind of like Armie Hammer, who's getting back in movies now.
Yeah, I see him sitting courtside. He sits right in front of me at the
that
Clippers
was
game.
crazy. Yeah, he sat. Yeah, he'll be back at some point, but I'm not rushing to bring him back. Like,
aliens come to Earth and threaten to take over unless you can sing or rap every lyric to one song of your choice. What song do you pick?
Oh my God.
There's a lot of songs.
I gotta sing the whole song.
Yeah, you gotta know every lyric.
Every syllable.
It has to be a rap song?
No. You can any song, no tequila, that's cheating.
No tequila, that's cheating?
And I have
the only lyrics is tequila.
I have to convince them that I need to convince them that they should stay here.
You need to get every syllable of a song perfect, and then they'll stop their invasion. But you get to pick the song. What song are you picking?
So this is like when Randy Quaid comes back at the end of Independence Day and saves us.
Yeah.
But instead of committing suicide, I'm just going to have to sing a song. Do you know a song that you know every lyric to?
There's a bunch. Really? I know a lot. I mean, like I said, I'm a Lil Wayne fan, so a lot of his songs I know every lyric to.
Bedrock? I can make your bed.
I might know that. Yeah. Triumph. I know every lyric to Triumph.
I don't. I could maybe do American Pie, I feel like. Even though it's a long song, I feel like I know all the lyrics to that.
There was a comedian who was talking about that. They were like, rocks, who was it? They were like, rock singers have it easy because their verses are so short because it's so melodic and they do it. Kanye, I think Kanye said it. Yeah, actually, Kanye said that when I went to the graduation listening party.
Oh, snap.
In New York. I went to that party and I met his mom there. And he was talking about how rock stars, they get away with going, and those are the lyrics. He was like, so he wanted graduation to feel a little bit like that, where he didn't have to just drop word. He had so much more writing to do. So he wanted to make it more chilled out. And I think he accomplished that. So there's some few songs on graduation that I could quote. Triumph would be my favorite to do, but then Unchained Melody is my go-to karaoke. So
you could do that one. Yeah.
Fuck off.
I think I could do In the Club, clean version.
Kids Bop version.
Yeah, I could do In the Club.
You can
clean
find
version.
me at recess.
You don't offend the aliens.
No, of course. Of course. Yeah, I could probably do In the Club. I think I know every lyric to In the Club.
Or some Crucial Conflict. There's a lot of songs I know the lyrics to. People call me a lyricist. Yeah.
Do we have a game today or no game?
There is a game if you guys want to play it. Josh, you want to explain it to him?
Choose 3 songs to create a hilarious playlist for each other.
There's a song that my friend Cole from Minnesota, he introduced me to, which I think would be funny to put on a playlist, Kyle. And it's called I Glued My Balls to My Butthole. I glued my balls to my butthole.
Is that an actual song?
The actual song.
I glued my balls to my butthole, yeah. Oh my God, what did I do? I can't take a dump, cause now my balls are blocking up my butthole.
It is an AI-generated song, but it is a real song.
Oh, wow.
I glued my balls to my
butthole. So you'd have to glue the back side of your balls and then push them back and then hold it up for enough time for the Gorilla Glue to stick.
No,
because I'm assuming you're using Gorilla Glue if you're going to glue your balls to your butthole because you want them to stick.
If you got long balls, you can just
just big balls too. Oh, you're sucking them into your butthole? That's how long. Wait, that's the motion you just did? Because the sound effect you made would sound like they got sucked in.
Because the swing, it's got that hang time. So it goes back like a pendulum. And once it hits the crack, it just gets stuck because you left some glue back there.
Yeah, like
from when you were doing experimental things.
You know the airplane vents, like when you crack them open and they start blowing air. And when you close them, it's like a vacuum tight seal. Damn.
Yeah.
I don't know if I get both back in there. That's a little crazy.
Well, if you got long balls, you know what I'm saying?
Well, they do call me Long Ball Kyle because I hit the long ball, especially on the course.
Long ball, Kyle.
Long ball, everyone knows. I hit it so much further
than anyone has ever hit it. That's
than
what they're
Joe.
saying.
It's not even funny.
They're saying that we hit it longer than anyone's ever hit it.
Yeah.
I don't even think that Joe knows where he is right now.
And we love our peanut. Frankly, we don't have enough Great American Squirrels. They killed them like a dog in New York. It's horrible. It's disgusting. Sorry.
More squirrels love squirrels.
We love our squirrels.
They're always up in the tree. What are they doing in the tree?
Yeah.
We're looking deeply into that, what they're doing up there in the trees.
Not saying they're all bad. There's some good squirrels.
So we got to get rid of all these squirrels.
Yeah.
They're coming into our neighborhoods and they're climbing
stealing
our
all of
trees.
our nuts, our acorns.
Climbing all of our trees.
We love our acorns. They're fantastic acorns. Quite frankly, I don't think we're harvesting enough acorns.
We're looking deep into harvesting. We're looking deeply into that.
I'm going to give you your first one. Baby Got Back.
Thanks, man.
You've been putting work in the gym. I see you.
Oh man, I gotta listen. I'm trying to get my Jonathan Majors on.
Walker Wheeler Jr. or something?
No, that's not Wheeler Walker.
I'm getting
Jr.
dick down in Dallas.
No, but that song is a good one.
That is a phenomenal song.
But fucking Boston, Anal and Austin,
Phenomenal song.
tag
Great
team
song.
now in New Orleans. Isn't that sweet ass?
I'm giving you, okay,
Well,
I'm giving
the one
you
that's on my knees.
the Full House theme song. Okay?
Oh, that's a good one.
Because I feel like you like that song. Whatever happened to predictability?
But I'm
so
a family
funny
man.
that's not Randy Newman because it sounds just
No,
like
that doesn't
Randy
sound like
Newman.
Randy Newman at all. Randy Newman sounds like this.
That sounds like John Lennon from the Beatles.
John Lennon sounds like this. Oh, I'm giving you
Booty Hole Brown.
Oh, you said it, Pound Town.
Pound Town.
Yeah.
Booty Hole Brown.
Pound Town. Just left. That's a good one. Sexy Red. Like what I like to do when people are inside of the house, even if I'm not at home, I can still control the music.
Yeah.
And I'll just randomly
Pound Town?
blast Pound Town.
So you're giving me Pound Town?
Don't say it like that. As a song option, yeah.
Oh, I went there last night.
T levels dangerously low. We're looking into that. We're looking deeply into that. We're trying to get the T levels. Yeah, I'm gonna go glue my balls to my butthole. I'm gonna go
Thank you.
Pound Town.
Thank you.
And then I'm gonna go any O-Town song.
Thank you. I'm giving you Full House theme song. I'm giving you Living La Vida Loca
Ooh, that's a good one.
by everyone's favorite Ricky Martin.
Uh-huh.
And I'm giving you Genie in a Bottle by Christina Aguilera.
That's a funny playlist to give somebody. I want to change my answer.
I think there's a mood for everything there, you know?
Instead of the
For
O-Town, song, I'm gonna go with Gangnam Style.
Yeah, PSY, right?
Sexy lady.
Yeah. Shout out to where is Simon? He just retired. He's
I think
living
he's still
his good
making
life.
hits. I think he's still,
In Korea?
yeah, like a star.
Hey,
You got to listen. He's richer than God, probably.
I love that.
You know? Anyway, guys, thank you for tuning in to another episode of The Morning After Home Team episode. Please go ahead and make sure you like and subscribe.
Yes.
We would love it if you did so. Tell your friends about it. Don't forget, come to our live show, December 17th, Dynasty Typewriter, 7:30. And you could also buy tickets for our live stream for that very same episode. We got Damon Wayans Jr., we got Jake Johnson, and many other guests. Alicia Renee, music by Kyle and I.
Yeah, we're going to perform a song that we did today.
Yeah. So anything you want to say to the people out there?
Like, subscribe. Thank you guys. Yeah, we passed 20,000 subscribers on YouTube, which was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for that. And thank you for tuning in every week. We appreciate all the support.
Mwah.
See you guys later.
That was a Headgum Podcast.